Hey guys, so today we're making these delicious stuffed bell peppers, and I am going to be using these ingredients along with some others, but I'm using the canned mushrooms instead of fresh mushrooms. I just find it works better for this recipe. And so here I have the mushrooms, garlic, and onions. I first start off by melting some butter with some oil in a saucepan. Then I add the onions. I'm going to go ahead and let the onions saute for about 3 minutes. I seasoned the onions with some salt and pepper. Alright, now I'm going to add the garlic. We're going to mix that in until it becomes fragrant, about 30 seconds. And next we're going to add the mushrooms. Now the mushrooms are going to give off a little bit of water. So I'm going to let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until there's no more water remaining. Now it's time to add the ground beef. I have 1 pound of ground beef and I'm adding it to the mushroom mixture, breaking it up as it begins to brown. Now we're going to season our beef. I'm adding a teaspoon of salt. And next I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce because it goes so well with beef and such a great complement to this dish. Next I'm going to add some pepper and give it all a stir. Now I'm going to add some tomato paste and mix that in. Alright, we're just going to combine it with the beef and mushroom mixture. And then we're going to set this aside. Well, I'm going to add those peppers that you saw me before take out of from the pepper top. I don't want to waste anything, so I'm just going to add that in there. Alright? Ooh, look how pretty. We'll let this combine for another 4 minutes and then we'll be done. And if you find yours is sticking, just add a little water, guys. That's it. I'm going to add just a little bit, maybe a tablespoon or 2 of water. That's it. Just so it can steam. Alright, mix that in. And another 4 minutes, we're done. Alright guys, so this is just about done. I'm going to set this aside and then we'll make our sauce. Okay, so I'm going to clean these peppers, but first I cut them. And you want to take all this out, right? Basically, you're pouring the peppers. There you go. You have a nice cup there to fill. I'm just going to cut around this and I can still use this part of it. Alright guys, so I have some keto flour here. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to add that to this mixture. So we're making basically a roux. So you see, I mix it together because I want to get a nice brown color. So it's almost there. As you can see, now we're going to add heavy cream. Yeah, heavy cream. Combine that. Make sure you mix that in really well. I'm going to also add our cream cheese. So here we go with the cream cheese. So the cream cheese can melt, give us a nice creamy sauce. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just season this up a little bit. I'm going to add some salt. This time I'm going to go with some red pepper flakes. Right? And we're going to lower this flame because we don't want to suffer. Actually, you can turn it off. It's just for the cream cheese to melt. I'm going to add some onion. because I just love this Trader Joe's onion salt. I'm using a whisk here to achieve a creamy, smooth sauce. It works really well here. As you can see, my sauce is nice and creamy. There's no lumps. So now we're going to remove this and then we'll move on to the next step. Now I'm pouring our creamy sauce over the beef mixture. And next I'm going to go ahead and combine the beef with the sauce. And I'm telling you, this is so delicious. You'll be tempted to just sit and eat the sauce, the beef sauce mixture just by itself. It's that good. Now that our mixture is well combined, we'll go ahead and start stuffing the peppers. Alright guys, so here's our peppers, and I'm going to season this up because you know, you want everything to be flavorful, not just the sauce. So let me go ahead and show you how I season my peppers. Now we're just going to use some basic seasoning here. I poured some oil over the peppers and then I just added some salt and pepper. Alright, so all my peppers are nicely seasoned. We're going to pop this in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes till it just gets a little softened. 4 minutes, guys. Alright guys, so we're going to do, I have my whole setup here. I want to show you. I have my mozzarella cheese. I have our beef mixture. And then we have our delicious peppers here, just out of the microwave. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese for the bottom of the pepper. This way you have cheese all the way through, guys. Oh, the joy of eating. Okay, so we're going to put that there. That looks good. This one is a little bit left. See, I cut it too deep. So there you go. All right, now I'm going to fill it with our meat filling. You guys, this filling is so creamy and so delicious. And fill it up, guys, you know. Fill up that pepper. There you go. Well, this is too much because I need to put some cheese on top, so let's not get carried away, Jay. Alright, so there you go. Don't worry about the ones that fell aside. We'll pick it up. I am telling you, you guys are gonna love this one. Alright, a little bit too much there on the filling, but you guys get the idea. Maybe a little bit too much. I'll press it down. I think this one can use a little bit. Alright, so now, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe. It's so good. This is my creation, guys. So if you do make it, please go ahead and share it on social media and tag me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all the social medias out there. But tag me on Instagram, that would be great. So go ahead, I'm filling it now with the mozzarella cheese, right? Oh. Alright, so we tapped it, and now I'm just going to put a little sprinkle in of the onion salt on the top of the cheese. We're going to stick this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll be back once it's done. And this is what it looks like coming right out of the oven, guys. Absolutely delicious. So if you'd like this recipe, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. The entire recipe will be listed on my website. It's lowcarb360.com. And as always, I thank you all for watching.